and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you because we're going to make 10 cards using the gorgeous Happy Hauntings kit from Love from Lizi. So I've already took out my ephemera, I've took out my paper, and I have the stamps here. And what I want to do, I've got my Copics just off to the side. I now store them in like a suitcase style thing, which is just awesome. So if it's a little bit dark coming over here, I do apologise. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go in my drawer and grab out a stamping block, and I'm going to use, so this will be the first time that I'll have used my hybrid ink from Nuvo. So we're going to try, so I'm going to use that today. So I am going to stamp these out. So let's stamp a couple of each, and then we're going to colour them up just using our Copic markers. Oh, they're so cute. And the owl is just, I mean, how gorgeous is that owl? Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm going to do another one because I have an idea of what I want to do. Might do a mini slimline card with them because it's so beautiful. Right, okay, let me just move that. So what I'm going to do for this bit, just because of the fact that yeah, I am going to be colouring in. Right, so I'm going to have to spray my cloth. You need to make sure these cloths stay wet. Otherwise, they're like a leather. They really feel lovely. But yeah, it just needs some water added to it. So yeah, for this bit where I'm going to colour these in and cut them out and stuff, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys on fast forward, on speed up, because this process can take me quite a while to do. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do, but I just wanted to sort of introduce what I was doing. But I know that some people like to watch the colouring in process and some people don't, so I'm sort of giving you the option. You can either fast forward through it or stay and watch. So I am using my Copic markers to do this, but you can use anything that you have. So if you have the Spectrum Noir markers, you can use those. You can use B&M do a set of alcohol markers, which are really good. I've not personally tried them, but yeah, I have heard really good reviews about them. You've got Ohuhu markers. You have got yeah, you've got Pro markers. Pro markers is what I started out with, and I loved my Pro markers. They were fab. But yeah, I did end up going over to Copics, and I have to say I love my Copics. And you'll find that most people who have Copic markers love them, but they're very expensive, that I will say. What else do I say? Oh, the paper I'm using, I do get asked a lot about the paper that I use. So when I'm using my alcohol ink markers, the paper that I use of choice is smooth HP colour paper. So it's I get it off eBay, and I think it's something like £12.50 for 250 sheets. So it's not as expensive as the there's, I can't remember what it's called actually, but I find that the alcohol ink markers don't bleed through it, and it takes the ink up really nice. So, and it seems to be that you're not using as much ink because the paper doesn't yeah, it doesn't soak the ink up loads. So as you can see, I'm doing 3 of every. I did 4 of the cat because that one I didn't stamp correctly. So but yeah, oh, they're gorgeous. And if what I don't use, I'll just pop it into the ephemera pack. Yeah, you guys know what I mean. Oh, do you know what? I think we should do the girl as well. So let's get the girl out. Now I'm gonna, these get popped into my own sleeves. So I just have A5 sleeves like this. And all I'm going to do is I take out these, and I'm actually going to put both of these stamp sets in together because they are Halloween, and then that one will just go on the back. But yeah, that's how I store my stamps. So I will pop you guys now onto a fast forward Yeah, and I will see you when I have coloured all of these gorgeous images in. And yeah, when we are ready to start creating our cards. Oh, that's a bit close to the edge. I only got one sheet of paper out, so I think I should have got 2 out. Oh, it's so cute. Can we fit one more in there, do you reckon? Ooh, I'm going to risk it. Let's risk it. Because if we do it right, I can't see why we couldn't. Because I am going to fussy cut them out. I'm sorry if my head's in the way. I don't think it will be because... Oh, look at that. See? Perfect. Right, okay. I'm also going to get... I have some scrap cardstock, so I'm going to do all my stamping now. When I find where I put them. But I do have some like scrap cardstock that I do use for sentiments. So here, so it's just like... these are just covers of my things that I've used, but the cardstock is really, really nice. So I do actually use them for my sentiments. So I'm going to stamp some sentiments out as well while we're there. So I'm going to get a couple of those covers actually. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy this bit, and I will see you when we're ready to start making our 10 cards. now already coloured in and ready to go. So I have my card bases here. Now I do want to do a mini slimline one, so let me move the envelopes. To do a mini slimline one, all I'm going to do is take one of my 6x6 card bases. Find my trimmer first of all, and I'm just gonna, so it is just shy of 6x6. I don't know if you can see, so about I think it's more like it's 7 and 7/8, no, 5 and 7/8, sorry. So I'm just gonna do 2 and 7/8 to make my mini slimline card. So there we have it there. And my plan was, as soon as I saw the little owls, we could have, I should have done the different colours. I've kept the colours of, oh, look at that, how cute is that? I've kept the colours very similar to the kit, so I've kept like pinks and stuff. Although I did do a green witch because we just had to. Okay, so I do have some cardstock as well. I am actually thinking, as I've picked out some cardstock out of my stash, and I've picked out pink and black because I think they're going to be the best ones. Right, I'm just going to put my Copic markers onto the floor just so that we've got a bit of room. So I'm going to, so as you can see, I've got black here, I've got like a pale pink, a dark pink, and an even lighter pink. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to cut a panel just from there. So I'm going to cut this down to 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. So I'll have a very, very slight white border just on here like this. So as you can see, just that little white border. And then I want to take some of the glitter cardstock. So we've got a couple of pinks, I think this one. And I'm going to cut this down. And I'm going to cut this down to 2 5/8 by 5 5/8. Oh. Okay, because I just want a slight border of that pink. So it'll just, oh, I've cut that a bit too short. Right, let's take 1/4 inch off this one. About there. That's much better. So we've got 1/4 inch all the way around. So I've actually done 3/8 instead of 5/8. So just like that. So we're going to stick these down. So first of all, to stick them down, we do need some glue. Let's use this one. Okay. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to grab my chomper. When I grab it, come on, out you come. And I'm going to round the corners to this. So which side am I using? Am I using the 1/2 inch side? I didn't even look then. Should have really used the 1/4 inch side, but never mind. So just rounding all of those corners like so. Right, and then I'm going to take my glue. Now this is the fine nib on here, so only a small amount of glue comes out. It's lasting forever, I have to say. I'm very impressed. And then I'm going to stick that on there, and actually I'm going to round the corners as well of my card base. Okay, just so that it all sort of goes nicely together, because that just looks a bit odd. Right, okay, and then I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to stick this bit down. This glue is right at the bottom. Okay, and then we're going to stick this down like that. So there's our layers done, and then we've got our gorgeous little owlies that are just going to sit on there like that. Oh, how gorgeous does that look? And I am going to raise this up. Let me just move my drink out the way. I need to get into my drawer. Oh, where would I have put my stuff? Right, do you know what? I'm going to grab these out. All right. Oh, I tidied up, didn't I, guys? This is why we don't tidy up. There we go. Right, I'm going to just grab some foam dimension. I'm going to pop her on up onto foam. I'm going to do it to all of them. And I'm not going to put a sentiment on this one. I'm going to leave it as is because I think it's too cute as it is. So, there we go. And then let's take the backing off. And I'm going to pop that just there. And then do the other side. And then we should be able to get the middle one about right. So there's that one. And then, okay, the final one. Just like that. So there we have our first card. How cute is that? And it's not, I wouldn't call it very spooky either. So yeah, I really like it. So there's our first one. Let's go on to our second card. So the second card we will do a 6x6 square. So I'm going to start off with some black cardstock. Let's grab that. I'm going to make a panel at 5 3/4 inches by 5 3/4 inches. Okay, so that's going to go on there. And then I'm thinking, let's have a look at our pattern paper. There's a black one. Yes, I'm thinking the black skulls would look really nice. So I'm going to cut this down to 5.5 inch square, just like so. Like that. Okay. We'll keep those bits because we can definitely do something with them. So I am going to glue this down. I'll use this one. Okay. And it should give us 1/8 of an inch all the way around, if I did it correctly. That is. There we go. So I've stuck that down, and then make sure my card base, yeah, I'm going to stick this bit down as well, like so. Okay, and then like that. Okay, so there's that. Now we do have this pink glitter piece from the last card, which I'm thinking of just sticking across there. So let's use that, because I don't want to waste any of this. It's just too nice of a kit to waste. So there's that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab, I don't know whether to use my ephemera or whether to use the ephemera that came in the kit. Decisions, guys. Oh my goodness, that cat is just too cute. Well, I think I'm going to have that sentiment. So there's a start. Actually, oh, I don't know what I want. Oh, I might have her. I think, yeah, I like her. I think she looks quite nice. And I might have the cauldron and then just have this. Yeah, so that's what we're going to have. So this one I'm just going to stick down. So it's not going to go on any dimension at all. So it's just going to get adhered down just there. But I am going to raise my lady up. So let's do that. Okay. So just making sure there's plenty of, where's my scissors? Okay, plenty of foam on the piece there. Right, okay, so she's going to be raised up. So this is one of the ephemera pieces that I am using now. Okay. And then we're going to just have her there like that. And then I'm going to have this. Oh, do you know what would have been nice? I wonder, like little dots or something coming out. I don't think you get any dots in there. But like a sort of a swirl, you know, like that, as if it's like just popping out. But yeah, I don't think I've got anything there. Yeah, I like that. To pop up though, or not? Yeah, let's pop it up. Let's pop it up. Okay, so just a couple of pieces of foam. Okay, and then that's going to go on there. And then I do want to bring in some sequins. Now I've got some really funky sequins. I'm not sure if they're going to go, but I do have these little witch sequins, but I have these little black cat sequins as well, which I was very tempted to use. I've had them in my stash for quite a while, so it's nice to actually to use them. Yeah, I think I'm going to use them. Let's move these over. Okay, and I'm just going to use my glue and glue this down like so. And I'm going to do that to all three of them. Okay, and then the last one. Right, okay, so that is a card number 2, and you can just see those sequins. How cute are those? Okay, so now that we've finished a card number 2, let's go on to number 3. So I'm going to do an easel card this time. So to do an easel card, really simple. We're literally just going to open up our card base, and then you're going to fold the front piece into the center, like so, and just fold it. And then that creates our easel card. So it will sit like that. Okay. So let me just get rid of those little bits because we don't need them. Now, I want to have, trying to work out what I want. What do we want to do? So I think for the inside piece, I'm going to have this piece, and I'm going to layer it on some black cardstock. So I'm going to cut this down to 5.5-inch square. Okay, actually not that one. And then grab the black cardstock, and this is going to be 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. And I'm going to grab another piece of black and do 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and this bit's going to go onto the top. Okay, and then the piece of paper, I think I'm going to go with this purple glitter one. I'm going to cut this down to 5.5 by 5.5. Okay, let's move that. Now I want to keep them over. I do want to keep those bits because we can definitely use them. So what we're going to do now is I am just going to grab my glue. This one's about to run out as well. And we're just going to pop some glue down and pop this on here. So this is going to be the inside of the card. And then I'm just going to grab my glue again. And we're just going to stick that on the inside. So it's just going to go in there like that. Okay, and then this part, I'm going to grab my glue again, stick this onto my matte layer, so just like this. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it on here, but I'm only going to glue half of it. So only half of this is getting glued down. So I've just got my finger where it needs to be. And then I'm just going to put a line just there. And then we're going to line that up, and I'm going to actually line it up from that side, and then push that down. And all that means is when we push this up, that piece will stand up, and then we'll continue to do our piece. Now we do want to have a little bar going across there. Now I have this piece here which will match, and I'm thinking let's pop it onto some black. Okay, so just gluing this onto some black cardstock. So we're doing like a matted layer like that, and then I'm going to trim that because it'll help this piece stand out. Now this bit is going to be the bit that that helps keep the thing stood up, the card stood up. Just making sure everything's right, and then put that back in there. Right, okay, and then that's going to just sit across there, but I am going to raise it up. So I'm just going to get my my foam, and like I said, this is what this will be our stopper for the card, so it just stops it from and there, yeah, it just stops it from sliding down. So I'll take the backing off like so. And then I'm just going to put that just maybe about there. I think that's probably a good place as any. And then the card will then just sit like that, which I think like I've actually done that on purpose. I like that. It's lovely. So now on to actually doing our cover, and I think that, oh, I don't know if I want to use another girl. We do have some gorgeous pumpkins. Do you know what? Let's move these scissors out of the way and let's see what we have. Okay, right, where's my lid for this? Because the nozzle on it is so fine, we don't want that to, yeah, to clog up on us. Right, I'm just going to pop these on there because I just want to see what we've got. I'm going to have a look through the ephemera now and build up our, yeah, our composition of what we're wanting to do, like that. A bit too, yeah. Although I'm wondering whether or not we could have, you know, like all the little bits and pieces, maybe. I also think that maybe just a pink bit of cardstock as well. So let's do that. I'm going to do the same colour as the first card. So do this, I'm going to do it a 4-inch square. Okay. Right. I just feel like it needs something. Yes, that's much better. Oh, straight away, I mean, that just looks so much better, doesn't it? I mean, we could just have that and then have Too Cute to Spook. Oh, I like that. I really like that. And then maybe we could add in the little, like these little skulls and the little flourishes. That could work. I've got another one there. That could work, couldn't it? Yeah. What else do we have? Oh, they're so cute. Oh, and the little spider. Unless she had the little spider, and then we could draw a line. No, I think I like the. I think I like them. I'm just having a look. So if we have that there, that, and that one, so say there, and then have these skulls just there. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Right, okay, so first things first, let's get this adhered down. Actually, I'm going to use this one. Okay. And try and get that. I'm thinking, should I have put it on a black matte liner? Never mind. Right, and then we are going to raise things up. Well, I'm going to raise the girl up. That I do know. Okay. Okay. And then just pop some of those little bits on. So let's glue her down. Like so. Oh, done. So she's just going to stand there. And then I'm also going to put our sentiment on as well. So let's raise that up as well. I do apologise for the noise. That's our bin men. They're collecting the recycling, so it's quite noisy. You might not even be able to hear it actually. Right, okay, so using this, I'm going to start gluing these sprigs down, like so. So, there. Okay. And then this one. I'm just going to pop some glue on. I do like that. I think that looks lovely. Okay. Should really get my tweezers for this. But there you go. And then that's just going to sit there. Now that I've done that, I want these to be up on foam. But I need to be careful because actually I'm just going to put the foam just there and take that off and then stick that down. Oh, I love it. And then I'm going to pop a little bit of foam there. And I'm just going to pop glue all over this because I'm not sure where it's going to touch. And then that's just going to sit there like that. Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous. I love that. So then that's going to stand up like that. And I think we have a broomstick, which I think I'm just going to sit on there as an extra little detail. I'm not going to pop this on foam damage. I'm going to leave it like that. But there. So that is a card number, is it number 3? Yeah, card number 3. And it is our easel card. So there's that one. Right, let's go on to our next card. I'd like to use the stencil, if I know where I popped the stencil, there it is, for this one. So I'm going to cut a piece of cardstock down. I'm going to use the pink, and I'm going to use the lightest colour pink that I picked out. And I'm going to cut a panel down to 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is move, right, that's all finished. Well, let's get rid of that. I'm just going to move them up there so they're out of the way. And I'm going to get the stencil. Okay. And I'm going to grab one of my distressings. So try and get this quite centered, or as centered as I can. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Need some mint tape or blue tape. This one's got lady teeth in it because, yep, lady is a madam. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tape down my, my cardstock first, just so that it sort of stays in one place. And this is just, this is actually post-it note tape that I'm using. Yeah, you must have heard that. And then we're just going to stick this down. And because I've got a glass mat, it's one of the reasons why I love my glass mat. So yeah, because there's a glass mat, I can do everything on this. The only downside is the glare off my lights. Right, okay, so there's that. So now that I've done that, I want to come in with one of my, I'm trying to think which one. Do I want wilted violet? Where's my little spiders? Because I want one of the little spiders just to sit. Or actually, I might pop them all. I've got a darker one there, which I like the lighter ones. But yeah, right, I'm going to do the wilted violet, I think. Although, do I want the seed? No, I'm going to go with seedless preserves. So I'm going to grab a blending brush. And then I'm just going to start off and just go all the way. Starting off from the centre. I want the centre to be the darkest. Like so. But I do want it to come out as well. I am holding on to the stencil because I don't think my tips will hold it as well as what I actually want it to. But, and then, yeah, just going around the full edge like so. Hopefully that will look really, really nice. I do hope so anyway. I think I'll cut that panel down a bit more. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. So yeah, that is definitely worth doing. Okay, take the tape off. Right, I am going to cut this down. Yeah, because I do want that to be smaller. So let's measure. So we're doing, I'm going to do a 5-inch square for this. Okay. So, and then I'm going to grab some black cardstock and I'm going to do a 5.5-inch square for the black cardstock. There we go, just to mat it on. Okay. Right. Oh, doesn't that just look fab? That looks really good. So let's stick this down. Like so. I'm going to put my ink back because I don't need that now. And then we have our little spiders. Oh, let's pop it onto a card base first. So I'm just going to grab my card base and stick this down. Oh, there, yeah. It's, like I said, this glue is literally about finished. I reckon we can get a little bit more out of that. So, okay. And then we're going to stick that on there with that white border. Okay, I'm making this a top fold card. And then grabbing some foam. I've only got black ones now. So I choose that. Okay. What I'm going to do is we're going to adhere these down. I should have got the bigger ones out. Okay. I'm going to raise these up. I just think they're so cute. Okay. I'm taking off those backs. The backs are very easy to take off on these, so I wouldn't recommend. These are Tonic Studio ones. And just that. And what I'm going to do is I've got a black Pro marker here. And I'm just going to do a little line and then put some little dots around it. Like so. And I'm going to do that with all 3 of the spiders. So I think I'm going to have them just like that. So I'm just going to stick these on. Okay. Right. Take the backing off. Like so. I think I'm going to put this into 2 videos just because we have the colouring in at the start. So I will do one more card with you on this video, and then I'll come back in on the next one and we'll do another 5 cards. Oh, I love that. Right, I'm not going to put the dots on yet. Let's put this one on. Because I have a feeling this video is going to be super long, but I wanted to include the colouring because I know that some of you like to watch the colouring part, you like to see the fussy cutting part, so I do like to keep stuff in every now and again. Yeah, and I think this is such a cute like set that I thought it was quite nice to keep in. Okay, let's do the same with this one. And then we're just going to pop some dots around like so. Yay! Oh, that looks so cute. And I'm going to put the sentiment peekaboo somewhere. Or do I want a sentiment? I think I might put it on the inside. Too cute to spook. I like that. Oh, actually, I like that one better. Oh, I might put that right in the center. Yeah, let's put that right in the center because I like that one. I think I like it better than the peekaboo one. Okay. So again, let's take that release paper off. Like so. And pop that just there. Oh, that is so cute. I really like that. Let's have a look. I just want to see what we've got. Oh, we do have some like rose embellishments, which I'm thinking might be quite nice, you know, just as an extra little detail. Yeah, right. Let's do that. So we'll just have a flower behind each one of them. And then, okay. And there we have it. That is card number 4. How cute is that? That is so cute. Do you know what? I think these cards are turning out really pretty. Okay. Final card for this video. If I can find my card bases, that is. And I think I want to use one of my coloured images, a couple of my coloured images actually, and I'm thinking something like that. What I'm thinking is, let's get some cardstock first. So I'm going to cut a piece that is 4x4. Okay. And then I'm going to grab some black cardstock and do 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. Okay. So let's do that. And then I want some black cardstock that is 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. And then I just need to work out what pattern paper, if any, am I going to use. Oh, I might use the oh no, I'm going to use that just, oh, I don't want, yeah, we'll use the dusky one. So that's going to get cut down to 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. Okay. Right. Okay, so I have a plan for this one. Right, and keep all of these little bits because we are going to be doing stuff with them. Okay, so I'm just using my glue to stick this down. So this is our base layer. Okay, I knew there was more glue left in that. Yeah, make sure it's the right way. Although I think it can go anywhere really. Oh, that is terrible, Dawn. What have you done? Right, move out of the way, you. Try that again. Right, much better, much better. And then I'm going to have this just in the corner. Okay, so that's just going to sit there. And then I'm going to pop this pink on the top. Okay, like so. And then I'm going to grab my 2 pieces that I chose, and they're just going to sit there like that. And I'm going to have the sentiment, I put a spell on you. As simple as that. I'm not going to pop any of these up. I've just noticed I haven't used any Love from Lizi peel-offs on these cards. Something must be wrong with me. But I don't think they need them. I think they look so pretty. Okay. There. And then let's raise this one up. So let me just grab my dimension. And we're just going to pop some of these on and raise it up. One in that centre. There we go. Take that release paper off. And then there we have it. That is 5 cards so far made with Happy Hauntings card kit. Which is just beautiful. I am actually going to get out my peel-offs. Now I'm hoping, oh, do you know what? I've just found these purple hearts in my cupboard, and I think they might be nice. They are the right colour, so I'm going to pop, I'm going to pop a couple up in this corner. And then one just down where the sentiment is, just there. Perfect, absolutely gorgeous. So these are the cards that we have made in this video. Absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I will be back for part 2 very, very soon, so do keep an eye out for that. But like I say, I think this video is going to be super long. Yeah, I think it's going to be about an hour, so just to keep yeah, you don't want to be sat watching a 2-hour video. So yeah, I will come back and I will do the other 5 cards with you on in part 2. So I'm not sure if this kit is still available. At the time of recording it is, but this is going to go up in a couple of weeks by the time I've got editing and stuff done, so I'm not sure, but you can have a look. But I hope it's given you some inspiration. Anyway, I will see you guys again in another video very soon, but until then, please do take care and happy crafting. Bye.